This hurricane season, it is likely we'll hear authorities encourage citizens in some parts of our communities to seek refuge from a storm by going to a hurricane shelter.
So we really wanted to know more about how the shelters are chosen, how they operate, and if South Florida even has enough of them to keep our citizens safe.
Contact 5 investigator Katie Legrone discovers in a state known for hurricanes, our inventory of hurricane shelters does not fully measure up.
With its long coastline and tropical location, the fury of hurricanes have become as synonymous with Florida as the beauty of its white sandy beaches. But while science and technology are making it easier to predict what happens outside during a storm here, we've discovered preparing for one inside is still posing problems for the hurricane-prone state.
It's hard to believe, but yes, that is the case.
Because parts of Florida don't have enough hurricane shelters for both the general population and those with special needs.
We do have some pockets of the state that have seen exponential growth where not necessarily the infrastructure has been able to keep up.
That's right. According to Florida's emergency management boss, some of the state's most storm-sensitive areas also have the worst hurricane shelter deficits.
There should not be a deficit, and we're working on that.
Those shortfalls laid out in this 2022 statewide emergency shelter plan report. In it, 2 regions of the state are described as areas of concern because of its deficit of general population shelter space. Florida's largest region, South Florida, and its neighbor to the west, Southwest Florida, both coastal meccas with histories of being battered and ravaged by Category 5 hurricanes.
We're always concerned about Southwest Florida. We're concerned about West Central Florida, that area around Tampa Bay, just a little bit inland going over into Central Florida.
The majority of our facilities at our shelters are school facilities.
During this interview just a few weeks ago, the director of public safety in Southwest Florida's largest county told local media they currently have just 20 shelters to meet the needs of its population of more than 750,000.
We anticipate that number growing in the next 5 to 10 years.
Adding, as schools are built, shelter numbers will increase. Though the county repeatedly declined our request to discuss how it's currently handling its shelter shortage.
We've had a deficit for about 3 or 4 years now.
Miami-Dade's director of emergency management explained why finding shelter in the state's largest county continues to be a challenge.
The population has outpaced our growth in infrastructure, so the shelter capacity is always a concern.
Right now, Miami-Dade has just under 90 shelters it can open at any given time, most of them schools, but it's short over 5,000 shelter spaces.
That sounds like a lot, but here's some additional perspective. Hurricane shelter space like this school gymnasium isn't measured by size of building, but feet per person. In Florida, that equals 20 square feet, just enough room for a small mattress and a little extra personal space.
If demand outweighs supply, contingency plans in regions short on shelters include shrinking that space per person, utilizing other buildings not on the state's shelter list, or even sending evacuees to neighboring counties with more available shelters. It's a scenario public safety directors are planning for this season, as high costs of gas and inflation are more likely to turn people away from leaving town. But they warn shelters should always be your last resort.
Our evacuation centers are lifeboats and not cruise ships.
I would even go one better. They're blow-up lifeboats. There are no walls. There are no showers. Everybody's using one bathroom, if you will. You're 20 feet apart from the next person closest to you. It's not an ideal situation.
So have your own contingency plans to stay with family or friends before you seek out a shelter. While the state allocates millions of dollars to retrofit buildings to ensure they meet hurricane shelter criteria, it will still take years for the state to have enough shelters. I'm Katie Legrone reporting.